Alrighty, so just to give you an idea of where we came from today, we started this morning way down there, and it's been a long day, long hike. We're going to check out a showing and an adit, a small adit. Then we're going to come back tomorrow and film a few more things in one of the main adits and add a few more showings. So let's get to her and see what we can find. Alright, so we're about 20 meters away from the showing. You can see you have some malachite stained rocks, small amounts of mineral, more malachite staining. Not a lot of mineral in there. We found a sample underneath though, which has some decent pyrite and chalcopyrite mineralization. So we're going to bag this sample here. And there's also a nice big quartz vein along here, which we'll take a look at, see if there's anything there. And then head up to the showing. Alright, so we have a couple more samples here. You can see you have azurite and malachite staining. Not a whole lot of mineral, but we're going to see if we can find any more. There's quite a few pieces of quartz here with what looks like mineralization. So we found a couple more samples here. This is one for you. And then the second one right here. You have a nice amount of chalcopyrite and pyrite. Amongst quartz, calcite, decent amount of malachite and azurite staining. And here's the other piece. So we'll pull a sample of this one, send this one in for analysis. We're still not anywhere near the showing, but I'm assuming that these may have traveled from there, or the showing is a little bit bigger than we had thought. Alrighty, so have a bunch more samples. It's a shame we can't take this entire rock with us and many more, but we are way up on the mountain and do have to hike down, as well as go to a couple more places. So we'll just take a look at a few of these. So that's just a few of the ones collected. We've got more in here. Alright, so I have a bunch more samples. These are actually off the main showing. My partner's over there working it. It's not too exposed because of all the overburden sloughing into it, so he's trying to expose a little bit. We've gotten a few more samples from over there. So let's take a look at some of these. We're going to be sending some of these in for testing for sure. I'll just quickly go through them all. A lot of copper minerals here. So some decent samples. We'll see what these come back as. These are from the main showing. We got a couple more samples to check out, and then we'll be off. Alright, so here's the main showing here, all around in here. It's not very exposed, so we're pulling big boulders out of it, chipping them away at them. You can see here chalcopyrite, and looks like you have the minor bornite in there as well. Couple more samples here off the main showing. Alright, so that's the main showing down there. This was exposed in, I believe, the 80s. However, obviously it was not chased, and we have just found a uprooted tree right above it. And if you take a look, you can see some copper mineralization here, and there's a continuation of a quartz vein running along here. The showing runs up along here, and voila, more minerals. So obviously this wasn't chased. So we have another extension here, which we're going to be sending this in for analysis. Anyway, so that's all the time we're going to take here. We've already been here for several hours, so we're going to go head over to a small adit just up the ways. But again, that's going to be in the next video, so stay tuned for that. We'll see you there, guys.